Hey everyone, Decav13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio. Alright, so we have one more day until we proceed on with the story.
What now?
So I'm thinking what I want to do today. I'd probably go see Maria, because we can rank up with her again. So that's probably how we spend the day. As for everything else, I do actually want to head back to, what is it? I know I don't need to do this every time.
Where to?
But I'll always just keep heading there anyway. Oh, there's a quest at the catacombs too. I'll keep that in mind. Although, you know what? Let's
go.
See that right now. My guard. Ugh, those blasted noble idiots. How am I supposed to gather mortar skulls from those skeletons now? Damn it. Skeletons.
Go.
Oi, do you make a habit of eavesdropping on people's private monologues? Well, not like it's going to change my fate either way.
Hey.
You were talking about those skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? There's no way a fairy and Elder could ever empathize with the plight of a man like me. An Elder with a fairy? Hold on. Don't tell me you're the ones who put down that mess at the Grand Cathedral. I must admit, it's hard to believe that an Elder could be that skilled. But if the rumors are even a little bit true, then you might just be able to do something for me. I need someone to bring me mortar skulls from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. You'll really do it? You're a lifesaver! The mausoleum's a complete den of monsters, so there's no way in hell I'd ever set foot in there myself. All I need you to do is bring me 8 mortar skulls. I understand the nature of the request is rather unsavory, but I have my reasons. Oh, at this rate I'll get the death sentence for sure. Huh? I can't explain it now, but I'll give you all the sordid details when you bring me those skulls.
Huh?
What? A death sentence?
Please help.
I need the goods by July 30th. Your success determines my fate, so be sure to help me before then.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. That said, I guess we can't let that guy get executed. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it. Okay, so we'll have to do that at some point, too. I'll leave it be for now, though, because I'm not sure when we're going to get some free time again. I think before we delve into the next dungeon, though, we are going to come back here and just do this stuff real quick. Or, you know, I could just do it now so I don't have to worry about it, because these are timed, Maria isn't. Yeah, you know what, fuck it, we're here. We have 2 quests to do, so we might as well just fucking do them. Oh, that reminds me, before I do anything, let me...
What now?
Because we did unlock this for Hulkenberg now.
Fascinating. This right here. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course. I see.
Okay, we got the Magic Knight now. I increased your defense a little bit with the Scale Mail suit. Let's see. What do I want to give her here? Definitely want to keep Skullcracker, I think. I definitely want to keep Skullcracker. And, you know what? I have no one with electricity. Sakande. Let's see. Heisme's at 19, so he's about to get Assassin. I'll keep him on that path for now. I'm still going strong with Magic Seeker. I think after I finish Magic Seeker, I'll go back to either Mage or probably Healer. Yeah, because you have Hamon. One ally recovers 10% of their HP for 3 turns. Ooh, Recarm. Medium heal for everyone. Oh, I'll increase the effects of recovery magic by 1.5. And Samaricarm, too. That's pretty good. Hamon, Godly... Revive all allies from KO with full HP. That's pretty good. Heavy HP recovery for all allies. Okay. Well, we'll worry about those. Oh, actually, right. I forgot I want to change everyone's stuff back too, because we don't need ice anymore. So I can give you back Slicer. And then Heisme. I actually don't know what I want to do, because you only have the one slot. I'll give you Hama. Hama might come in handy.
What now?
So I might want to set that on myself too. Actually, no, I'll stay with what I have. Okay, now let's save. And let's head in.
Should we go in?
Well then.
Okay, we got 2 requests, so let's get them done.
Oh,
The Magla is as thick as always. Since we're back here, we should hurry and take care of that request we got.
let's do it.
The army still doesn't have enough manpower, so let's lend a hand.
Let's see.
Oh, these doors are open now.
Stay present and focused.
Holy ossuary.
I imagine that would be of use.
Oh, I see some red. Oh, the fucking eyes. Not looking forward to that.
Ow!
Hey, that's an actual treasure chest.
All right.
Amazing.
Monk's clogs.
I see the enemy. Charging in. Come on.
Hey,
Yeah, at least the slimes we can take care of, no problem.
There they are.
Oh, the skeletons too. Where the hell did that guy even come from? The hell that fucking eyeball.
amazing.
Oh good, we can just
Great moves
fucking
back
one-shot
there.
those guys. Great, I don't need to worry about them.
Right there.
Let's mop this up.
All right. How's that?
Impressive. Your trading has paid off.
All right, we did it.
That's all of them. We're safe for the time being.
Why'd that guy have an icon on him? That was weird.
Oh, that's not half bad.
Erased water.
I see the enemy.
Oh, did I get all 3 of them with that? Nice.
Right there. Let's push through. All right. How's that? Forward.
Great job. Look,
Oh, it's a 3-way split, huh? Well, let's go right first. Oh, that's where it came from.
Charging in. Let's push through. There they are. All right. How's that?
Alright, well,
That's not half bad.
Right there. Time for some close combat.
Impressive as ever.
I see the enemy. Hey, good one.
I knew you could do it.
okay, I see a red dot over there.
Right there.
Okay,
Forward. Charging in.
okay, didn't mean to do
Everyone
that.
stay vigilant. Face me. Ha! Die!
Magic Seeker. Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
Sword Master.
That's your opening, Captain.
and slash.
There we go. Well, it didn't really matter.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
There they are.
Stay sharp.
Forward. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Okay. How many of these are falling off the wall? None of them?
Come.
They're gonna fall once I get this chest.
Nice.
I love it.
Broken igniter, okay. Wow, how'd I guess?
Really?
Right there.
Okay, well,
Time for some
it's a shame they're not really enemies. It's cute that they tried. I'll give them that. Okay, this actually heads down.
You found something.
Ooh, speed
Let's
inside.
take
See
a
the
look.
end.
Come on!
Impressive. You're
Oh, we have to go every direction
This
anyway.
is-
This sort of looks like a key, but it's just part of one. It's not usable as is.
But
Considering someone went through the effort to store it in a treasure chest, there's probably a counterpart somewhere. Let's go look for it. I wonder.
Where now?
Oh, I already got the 8 mortar skulls. Okay, so that was really fucking easy. So I had to kill skeletons. Okay. Oh, and this was locked. Okay, there's a monster over there.
great find. Keep it.
Oh, I probably need the key to get in there. So let's head back up then. Oh, there's a safe room here. Interesting. Is this a big place? I mean, I would imagine it is.
Got it.
You really don't see these in dungeons like this. So that's kind of interesting.
Let's go.
Okay, let's keep going then.
Yep, we're safe here.
There they are.
Amazing! Great moves
Gosh,
back
another
there.
enemy to kill too. That's broken. Good. And then this leads it back to that hall we were in before. Okay. Yeah, so now we go to the left side.
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat. All right. How's that?
Yeah, nice work.
Peridot.
We're spotted. Blades
There
at
they
the ready.
are. Right there.
Oh, there were skeletons behind us too. Ow. Hey, that's not
I
cool,
knew you
man.
could do it.
Another safe room? What? There's so many safe
I see the enemy.
This place ain't that big.
Charging in. Time for some close combat.
Your trading has paid off.
Very impressive.
I knew you could do it.
That was the last of them. There they are. Come on, let's push through.
That was well done.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
I knew I could count on you.
Right there.
Cool.
I can feel the power.
Okay. Just gotta check.
Let's take it and move on.
Okay, another Hero's Leaf of Light. Nice. Man, they really throw those things at you, huh? I'm glad they make it really easy to just level up archetypes. So you're not just spending like hours upon hours
That should come
grinding.
in handy. Pocket it. Would sure be a pleasure.
Here's the other part of the key.
Mayhap.
This too looks like a key. The shape reminds me of... Oh, I think I know what to do. Let me borrow that for a second. I'm gonna try to putting the two pieces together.
All right.
Done and done. We just had to put the two together. We should be able to use this now.
However,
Okay, well... Only one thing left to do in here. Oh, never mind. There was a whole other area we didn't explore, was there? Let me go back to where we came real quick. I don't know if there was a way up on those stairs. Oh wait, no, this just leads back to over here. Oh yeah, I didn't go this way.
There they are. Hey, all right. How's that?
I think there's
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Blaze Igniter. Was that like the 4th Blaze Igniter I found?
I think there's treasure near.
Yeah, this was all just for treasure, but still.
We found
Eh,
something.
Well, well.
yeah, I'll take a Balm of Life. Alright. Might as well hit this safe room too. Just so I have it in case I want to travel back here.
How about a break?
Let's
Let's go.
Okay.
There they are. Let's push through. All right. How's that?
Oh, right.
Time for some close combat. Forward. Hey, let's push through. Right there.
Looks like
I
we
see
found
the
it.
enemy.
That was brilliant.
Right there. All right. How's that?
I knew I could count on you. Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
Okay. Should be able to head into the Inner Sanctum now.
Yep. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. What the? Oh, this fucking guy. Is that a ghost? Well, I guess we are in a crypt after all. There's even melancholia crystals here too.
wait.
Calm yourself. Remember that death is a passage through which none can return. It is more likely a monster, which has undergone melancholization.
I see.
So this was the dark presence that Gallica sensed. Perhaps we have these crystals to thank for the strange changes afoot in the crypt as well. Let us avail ourselves of this opportunity to shatter them completely.
However,
Looks like it's not going to be that simple.
Get ready.
Here we go. Ready yourselves. Oh, we got fucking bones too. Well, you are 100% weak to light.
You hit their weakness.
Yeah.
Magic seeker. I say.
Really starting to regret not putting light on myself. Yeah, that
In the name of no holding
fucking
back.
thing is our biggest priority right now.
I'll cut
Although
you down.
not too fond of the archer skeletons either. Ooh, Marakukaj. You know what? Hey.
Let us
Hey.
as one.
Let's do this.
Marakukasha.
A mystic shield.
That helps.
much thanks.
My thanks.
I want that defense up.
Curse will kill me.
Okay, I'm cursed.
Oh, please.
Wow, that defense up really helps, huh?
He attacked. He's getting hurt too.
Purify!
You hit their weakness.
Come forth, royal soul.
I do take damage from this, so let's
Here.
get my hex.
Now, what's the play? I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash.
Hulkenberg.
I'll destroy you.
Skullcracker.
We must fight further.
Be
Ohama.
Magic Seeker.
Cyclo.
Still here? I shall fight. Are you
Next turn we
prepared?
should be able to take that thing down.
I'll cut you down.
Ooh. Lifesteal on me? That's fine. Sacrifice and blood. Oh, that's not fine.
Oh!
Not a fan of that.
For all that we strive for. Stay focused.
Okay.
That's it, Hulkenberg.
At least those guys are gone now.
You hit their weakness.
Now I just gotta worry about taking out this fucking guy.
We're not out of this yet.
quite a boost.
Heal up.
Helpful as ever. Now, what's the play? Let's try this.
Only thing
I
you can do
stand
here,
ready.
Stroll.
Oh, power of heroes! Burst forth!
Let us eat. Purge.
We got a lot of extra turns.
Wind.
Okay.
Cursed.
Stroll and Hulkenberg. Okay, well, I could just have both of them
Hulkenberg's been
support.
hexed. She's
Actually, it's for the best that I just have them both support.
All yours.
You pass your turn.
Stroll's
The
been
most
hexed. He's
dreadful
gonna get hit with
curse.
backlash if he attacks.
Come!
Hulkenberg.
I will protect you!
Up my defense.
Eat. Purify.
You hit their weakness.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
There we go. That wasn't so bad. Weeping Bloodstaff.
Power wells
Oh,
within
that's
me.
Master for Thief on Heismay.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never
New
known
ability.
such heights.
Ooh, Rising Slash. Medium physical slash damage to all enemies.
My power swells forth.
And Madoon for Heismay. Agility by 2. Alright, Melancholia Crystal destroyed. Black Jewel Necklace. Managed to take it out. Huh? Wait, what's that?
That's...
Oh, could that be the trinket that Noble lost? He said it was a memento of his wife, so let's take it to him.
I'm heading back.
Well, guess that about wraps up our reason for being here. Alright. Looks like there's something else in the back, though, no?
Ah!
It's all clear.
Ah!
There's a chest back here.
Ah!
We found. Look at that.
Sapper Pendant. Okay, prevent burn. Where does this take us? Oh, it takes us to the other side. Oh, wow. So it's a good thing I went the other way first. 'Cause we wouldn't
It's
be able to
useful,
come in
I say
from
grab
this side. Cool. Alright, well, that's everything here done. Only had to fight one time. You love to see it. Hey, buddy. Whoa, hold on a minute, mate. Are those mortar skulls? Don't tell me. Did you bring them for me?
Excellent.
I'm not dreaming, am I? I really don't have to die? Oh, I'm so relieved.
I see.
Are you going to tell us why you need those mortar skulls now? Well, you see, there's this weird fad among nobles right now, where they think placing skulls in their homes will ward off disaster. But normal ones are no good, apparently. It's gotta be one of the specially marked ones from the mausoleum, or they'll supposedly have no effect. Completely daft, right? A noble with more money than sense demanded that I bring him the skulls, said I'd be sent to the gallows if I didn't.
No kidding.
Seriously? That's ridiculous. I can't believe they made such an outrageous threat over such a silly superstition. Yeah, I thought nobles were supposed to be a little more, you know, noble, or at the very least smarter than that. but lately they've all been panicked. I think the whole Grand Cathedral fiasco reminded them that it doesn't matter how much coin or influence they got, they can still die just like the rest of us. With leaders like this, I doubt anything around here is going to settle down and go back to normal anytime soon. Anyway, thanks to you I managed to escape with my life. Here's the reward I promised.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you.
Thanks, young Elda. You really put your life on the line for a complete stranger like me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
What do you think?
Alright, let's call it a day and head back. I'll have to come back another day and give that noble his necklace back. Not that it's exactly a high priority. But you know, just by the end of the month.
Speaking of,
We recovered a necklace in the mausoleum, correct? It belonged to a nobleman. We should return it post-haste. Or return it with haste. That entire mess has affected a great many people. It's all such a shame. All the more reason to fulfill our goals, so that further tragedies may be averted. He's probably real eager to get it back. Let's deliver it to him before we forget.
You heard this?
That road that got hit by the landslide will reopen tomorrow. I'm glad all the work got done on schedule. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall sleep well after such a feast. Alright.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Well, I wager at the exhibition, Forden's really gonna be having a rough time once one of his high-ranking officials comes clean about kidnapping and feeding children to a human. Whew, that's gonna be a nice blow to the church.
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's giving me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Just magnificent.
He's out.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these?
Now then.
Next is Port Brialhaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south of Martira, we'll make it in, oh, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Oh, there's Katharina again.
Whoa!
Wow, so that's Port Brialhaven.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Brialhaven exactly? 'Tis a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Neris?
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Why, I never! Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me! Next stop, Port Brialhaven, capital of Oceania. Alright, while we're on the
Leaving
road, I can go ahead and cook
behind the
something.
old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brialhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
Well, hopefully we'll get something out of this.
What to pick?
3 days until we reach Brialhaven.
What now?
Okay, so first off, I want to promote Heisme to Assassin. Endurance, he actually loses Endurance here. That's actually fine though.
Fascinating. This right here, alright?
9,000.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I'm glad he gets a Lek dodge too. And just nullify one of his weaknesses. Oh, Assassin looks so fucking cool.
Oh.
Steady effort is key.
I wonder, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we've studied 13 different ones on different people.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. Alright?
Actually, you know what? Let me put this on Hulkenberg.
I see. Fascinating. This right. Alright?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. A new means of protection.
Okay. Let me get Faker for
I
Heisme
see.
too.
Fascinating. This right here. Alright?
I'm counting on you.
I wonder if that counts as 15. I mean, I don't think it specifies one person. That has to be on one person.
I have retained my edge.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Let's go report that then, so we can rank up with more.
Where was I?
I think this first day I'm just going to spend cooking, because I want to get that dish done.
Fascinating. You don't say.
You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've ever had.
Incredible.
All right.
Did I?
Just now. No. Impossible.
What?
Are you alright?
Not quite.
Nothing. I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? A memory of long ago. My time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal. Though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people.
It'll be fine.
But you do, don't you? Indeed. Should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well. And that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry. I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition. But is that the truth? Lately I have felt my research may actually be by another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten.
Just trust me.
I won't ever betray you.
I thank you.
I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. My apologies. Didn't mean to let the bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. I can sense more gratitude, trust, and dependence on me. Alright, so what do we get rank 5?
Often I
Oh, another inheritance slot!
Well then.
Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. I'm sure this will prove a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say. Okay, so general to rank 15. So that's going to take a while, because we have to get Barden up to a certain rank.
I can depend only on you.
I would be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Alright, it's very nice that we get another slot now.
You'll come again.
Let's see. So first thing I want to do is I want to cook that dish I had my eye on. I want to make... what was it? Yeah, benevolent bread. So that uses mellow milk.
Alright.
Now then.
I've heard tell that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you are right to summon me. Dough is a most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you are in luck today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. I followed Heismay's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique. Like this, and that. Ha! Why do you idle? Come, show me your conviction. Ha!
Don't lose focus.
There is no time to rest. Should we err in either the time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. Wow, we made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
In days gone by,
I present to you a taste of my hometown with this benevolent bread. Prepare yourself. You are not ready. Heismay and I cleaned up the kitchen. Time really flew. Alright, so we take that back
The party
to
sets off for
Martira later.
As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. the wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Alright, Grove Camp.
Oi!
Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough winging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy soap when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Okay, thanks to Nurse, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities.
The breeze feels nice.
3 more days on the road. Dream Eater Moth. What do you mean I have reportable quests? What quest do I have reportable now? Oh, it's just these. Oh, I could probably turn that into... Yeah, into Nurse. So
Alright.
let's go down to the engine room.
Let's go.
Yeah, we can increase our bond with Nurse now.
Hello.
Why, what's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing better to do? Say, how's the search going? In regard to the lost relics, I mean.
That's...
Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me a feeling of a relic.
Oh,
You intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? I handed Nurse the junk we picked up during our travels. Well, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You gotta follow the right steps to open it.
No way!
Wait, so there's something inside? Just a little tug here, and there we are. It's opened up.
ta-da!
Take a look, a lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers.
Oh,
Aha!
Eureka!
My greatest invention yet! A work of genius made manifest. Thank you, Heldrick!
Thank you.
Even so.
I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd half wondered if it was all an I'd half wondered if it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something.
What?
Did you doubt his journal?
Yeah.
That old geezer certainly liked to mess about with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget. The night of my birthday, he brought me a book. Called it his gift. A downright horrifying tome titled The Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. It's his fault that bright-eyed young Nurse grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I, don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I'll bet my feathers, that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So if we collect them all, it'll form something? Likely so. That's what the old codger said anyway, though I haven't an idea what it makes. And if he was right, it supported an ancient civilization, one piece of a superlative device that grants an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So please help me find the rest.
Right.
I'm definitely feeling motivated now. That's the spirit! I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit, it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey,
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family, but one day the old codger, he wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil caked in mud, alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me. And one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me. Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic spirit, got a bit invested, then suddenly I was an engineer. Then it must have been fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I came to be the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium. That's just the course my mind tends to chart.
Thank you.
The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases. I can feel Neris's overflowing love for relics, as well as his hearty faith in me.
We're in this journey to
Alright, oh yeah! At the start of battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage. Nice. Well, Katharina's in for a nice surprise when we encounter her soon.
Speaking of...
Ah, yes, about the next relic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would.
Right then.
I'll be sure all's shipshape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
I need to find... Okay, yeah. Alright.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Ismay, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care they don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You just fly back to us now. My young friend, where did you hear you geef are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. They've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Alright. Let's see. What do we do today? Well, we still have a book to read. Let's do that. Oh, there's more books. Bygone Days. Well, let's continue with the New World Travel Diary.
What's that?
He stared up at the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon? At midday? No. Despite its cold, stony glow, there was no moon nor star. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky, erected by Empyrean beings.
Oh, yeah?
So he sees a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon, or a pavilion built by Empyrean beings? I think it's the pavilion.
Oh, that's right.
How did I say that word for word?
Right?
Yeah, there's something dreamlike about people who live in the sky, isn't there? You think they have wings?
All right.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I want to visit it if it were a real place. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Nura speaking.
This is Neris. Got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilhaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches, followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Definitely a human here. If I had to guess. Wow.
This is...
Tis a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant.
Everything okay?
You okay?
Right.
Yeah. Sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed. The scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the Magla crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them. My hometown will eventually... stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Oh, we're like right on the precipice of rank 3 knowledge.
Hey!
My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nurse can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but is an important sight to document, nonetheless. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Alright. Day after tomorrow we'll be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us.
All right then.
Let's go use that bath.
Let's go.
Because I do have some stuff to put in it. It's a bath cast.
hey there.
Heard from Nurse. Apparently we can either enter as is, or we can make it even better by putting something into the hot water first.
Yep.
Put something in that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice. Usually soak in here would relieve my fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. Might even get some mag as well. While I'm at it, maybe I should put something in the hot water. It's a bath with a fleeting fountain of youth in it. A sweet fragrance envelops me, as though I'd broken free to frolic through a flower-filled meadow. I feel like both my body and my heart have gotten lighter. I obtained mag from the bath. 1200. Got out of the bath and went back after cooling off for a bit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. We should reach Brylehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nurse, do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Nurse said the waters around Brylehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Let's see.
All right then.
We've got someone in the kitchen that can increase our wisdom. Yeah, let's do that.
Well met.
Eldrick, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Seems kind of fun, doesn't it? How about playing a game?
All right.
Let us begin. I shall give and expect no quarter. Shall we?
Yes.
Considering the current flow of battle... It was an even battle, but within the span of one turn I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now. It is too early in the battle for so sullen an expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, then surely an opening may be found.
What should we do?
Your enemies marshal their full might to breach your defenses, all whilst leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond?
If so,
I would simultaneously attack the enemy's base while maintaining my own guard. It will be quite the challenge to fight my pieces face to face, but the situation is simply unavoidable if you want to capitalize on the opportunity to seize the enemy's stronghold. I pointed out an effective move. I feel like my wisdom has improved.
now then.
There we go, rank 3.
Wisdom. Why, that's...
Well then.
Do you understand now? If so, show me with your next move. Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way. Or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot! Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says. I'm hoping you lot are willing to act.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady! Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Clear off! As much to
Ooh, nice.
Looks like you've gotten stronger.
On me, we go
Phantom
together.
Tracer. Extreme physical slash damage to one enemy removes buff effect.
All power of
Alright.
kings.
Ooh, hey! Perfect!
Some darker arts.
Let's go.
Ready
Are
to
you
lose?
prepared?
Magic Knight! Oh, bolts of lightning!
That's nothing!
Oh, crit.
This is nothing.
You'll feel this one!
Tiger Eruption Fist. Holy.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
I'll use one.
Alright, Katharina.
Rancor.
Let's get that hit evasion rate all the way down.
Wind!
Nothing! Hulkenberg's guard is
Sword
down.
Master!
I stand
Hulkenberg, I'm just gonna heal you. Oh, I have no medicine.
ready. Here!
I'm gonna have to stock up when I get to the next town.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. Going in for the kill. Done. This one, Captain.
3 of us dodged. Oh, Katharina.
Now accept your fate.
I'm sorry. Hey, can I steal something from you? That's a shame. Oh well, we're done.
I
Close
call
enough to
upon
it.
the royal power within. They die hard.
Okay, now we're done.
With blade in hand! Shut up!
No. Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Ooh, glove for a brawler. That's pretty good. Oh, top 100! Damn, that's insane. We've climbed so far. Damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. That power of yours is really something. But you don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Katharina, cheer up.
Yeah.
I saw you runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Eudoricus. Who do you think I am, exactly? Pardon me. I know perfectly well that you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
All these people migrating to find work. Even though it might kill him in the end? What other options do parapists like them have? Might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet. Eudoricus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina's made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat, for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It's meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. Just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the parapists take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They'd squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. I can't help but wonder if that would solve anything. Honestly, I've no idea.
But
Even now, tons of those people aren't gonna survive. And I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait till tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done. But they only say that because the parapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the parapists start doing well for themselves. They wouldn't shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as is.
Sure.
Let's change things ourselves. That's exactly what I plan on doing, Heldrick. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Heldrick. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. Gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Katharina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me.
She...
Ooh, new brawler?
A new power.
I'm not letting
The
anyone
Pugilist. Yeah, now, bounties at the city recruitment centers are, more. So that's good. I'll have to see what the Pugilist gives. Recruitment center bounties have increased to the effective bounty bonus. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure. Don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland.
Okay, so we'll get there tomorrow.
Creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
So we'll be arriving tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brylehaven is. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's go back to the lounge. We can finish that book.
What's that?
He continued to traipse through the raging sandstorm. At last he came upon a cave, the entrance gaping like the maws of a beast. The walls of the cave were translucent, revealing the inside to be a gigantic, intricately winding labyrinth, fantastical and akin to a mirage.
Oh, yeah?
Giant cave with glass walls in the desert. That sounds otherworldly, but also strangely familiar? Well, whatever. What's it sound like to you? Sounds dangerous.
Right.
Right? Our feet would get shredded up in there. I mean, your feet would. It wouldn't be a problem for me since I can fly, but we wouldn't be able to go together. Calico seems a little disappointed, but I feel like envisioning the scene together has improved my imagination.
All right.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I want to visit if it were a real place. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brylehaven. It's been a while.
Oh, you've been here before, Stroll?
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brylehaven.
Port Brylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brylehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magna to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Oh, cutscene.
Wow! It's the ocean!
Oh, wow.
Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Brylehaven.
Oh, there's the other
Santa
contestants.
Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
Oh, even the crier's bored with it.
Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I look forward to seeing that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Oh, hey, Glodell. Get into any more fights you couldn't win on your own?
Isn't the walking headache?
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal.
He's no wanted criminal.
Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've
Of
far
course.
better seafood than in the capital.
Already thinking about the food, huh?
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
We came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy! Oh, this blooming heat.
Let's see. Oh, hey, dude.
Hey,
Hail, young Elden candidate. I've been waiting to meet you.
Hey.
You're the town crier, aren't you? Name's Batlin. Last we saw each other was just before your scrap with Godot's runner, I believe. What a scene that was. Figured hitching a ride with Godot would be safe, but then you and Gladel both show up. Anyway, I've kept busy with my candidate interviews since then. Forden most recently. He's who I rode with here.
Good grief.
Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know? They're reckless with their runners, too. Usually you'd stop and camp during nights, but not them. We just keep running.
Huh?
No way, they don't rest at all? Yup. An easy trick when you've got God's grace, plus loads of money and people, which the Santifex surely has. The head he's brought is quite something, too. If you want to outshine him, you'll need quite the plan.
this fellow.
But I can tell, you've got something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing it unfold, my young Elden friend. You know, I'll take medicinal herb. Yeah. Support local merchants.
Hey.
Isn't that strange? The shop only sells one item. Is there a secret to this store? Probably an informant. Tomorrow's exhibition will be a blessed sight to behold. I hear His Eminence has prepared an exceptional mark. So you're going to participate as well. I must say I pity you. Well, we'll see what you fucking pretentious assholes are saying tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Oh, God. All right, then.
Okay, the inn's over there.
Yeah? Hey, mister!
Or no.
Hello,
Need a ride?
Oh yeah, go to the inn district. Angler's Inn Square then. Hop on. It's cool they got water ferries here.
Say,
Whoa!
You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I'd realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to Brylehaven was beyond my expectations. Wonder why it came.
Yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might actually make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, we'd better get to finding an inn that we can stay at.
ridiculous.
Let's see.
What do I do?
my, my.
Well,
What do I do?
see if we have any luck.
Clammy all over in this humidity I have.
Where the hell is that in?
All right, then.
Oh, they're all just over here.
What do I do?
No?
Oh, this blooming heat.
Oh, that's one of the right contestants. I saw you in Martira, didn't I? You're the participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because the exhibition everywhere is full up. After I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
That's so. This place is no good. We'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, that gauntlet runner of yours. The one you had parked in the middle of Martira. Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it, too.
What?
Wow, stingy. Here I was going to tell Dad all about it. Just, you know, I'm participating, too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Alright then.
Hey,
Look who's here. You're that elder fellow from Artira, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves marked for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling itself the come all in. Some joke, huh? That's going to be an issue.
Right.
Sure is. Is there another place nearby to stay? There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Corral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Forden stay. A Parapus or Elda stay in there? Fat bloody chance. Then there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess.
You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Yugif standing out front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't. Anyway. Not this Spider's Den sounds much better.
What is it you've acquired?
You there. You have a look about like you have a look about you like one of my supporters. Are you? No. No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural after all.
Yeah.
Beauty is all is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this Golden Corral Pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay at an inn full of people like him anyway. Unfortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we've only got one choice left. I really, really don't want to, but could you check out this Spider's Den we heard about from Loveless earlier? Alright. Surely it can't be as bad as people are saying, right? Oh, this place. Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable to all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh, no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of.
Now, this place seems really shady, but we might as well look at the room.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
That's a big-ass fucking bug over there.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Heisme, are you afraid of bugs?
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
That's why you lived in that hut.
Oh,
more
man.
importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Luis.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
We have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head-on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Heisman, come on.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lord Milo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open! Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coppers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our help!
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Yeah, she doesn't really have it all
shouting all their
planned out.
ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Fawn.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on, lovely!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
No one fucking respects Patel.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Starting to feel some resentment towards Luis there.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Thanks, guys.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
I'm aware.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Hell yeah, let's go. Sounds like a fun night. Ooh, interesting creature. I caught some weird, creepy creature.
Is that
Oh, why is it
really
still
edible?
twitching? And why is it like
Doesn't look
green?
quite natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
I don't.
Why, tis delicious.
Surely you can't mean that.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I don't think it's supposed to have a crunch.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
You know what? At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Hulkenberg, come on. Oh, man.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
Well, I had to do something.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
That's a good question. Interesting fellow.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, for his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. I imagine they will aim to find us in our Gauntlet Runner. Nearest ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner. Alright, I'll end things off here for today, and the next one, well, Guess we'll see what happens. I'll see you all then. Bye.